have finished 4 rites, huh? Oh, I thought for sure it was 3. We have finished 4 rites. We are continuing on our journey. We have 5 party members. We have a minstrel as well. I wonder if they're going to join our party at any point. Anyway, let us continue on. Ooh, someone wants to talk to us in here. Ooh. New pages? Looks like it. Yeah, this is a new page. Okay. The Empire's collapse. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in any liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. I'm sure my inflection is miserable somehow. Also, to be honest, I'm not fully understanding what this book is about yet. I assume when I get to the end, or near the end, I'll, like, get a feel for it as a whole, and then I can give the Cliff's Notes version. Yeah. Hey, Minstrel. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Let's listen. You bid him to continue, and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. Really? Can't tell our party members whatever you're gonna say, huh? Is this gonna be something juicy? What's up? In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn and Witch Udmild, you might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Well, I don't really recall that. Islach, maybe? Islach, the Astral Born. I hesitate to even say it now. It's just a monstrosity? Is it like this world's equivalent of Satan? You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of Udmild for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Islach was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Alright, Islach is a titan, and these are colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. Okay. Are they gonna be like super boss battles? Rights? Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islach's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. I am gonna look up the definition of ichor. I feel like that has something to do with your blood plasma or some kind of bodily fluids. Ichor definition. The fluid that flows like blood in the veins of the gods. Or the archaic version, a watery discharge from a wound. In any case, something fluidy. However, Islach did not truly die, for by some accounts, it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return unto whatever plane that banished it to ours. Alright, Mega Titan is awful. We do not like Mega Titan.
Cogna benedictus.
So, in a way, it is an exile, just like you. Okay. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of Udmilte are more or less inconsequential for the while. So this is like Sin from Final Fantasy X. It's just always reborn, I guess. Is it, quote, dead right now? Who knows? Yet, the history of Islach is inexorably linked to the rites, and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. Yeah. I hope all this is of some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. So this Titan knowledge that the Minstrel gave me, it's for our ears only. This Minstrel is not allowed to tell my peeps about it, nor I guess? He heads out into the evening, bidding you a good rest of the evening. Thanks. Okay, so let's continue on our journey. And hope the Titans do not eat us, I suppose. Big Bertrude is our destination, a small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The lone minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. Alright, do they have some kind of ship for us? Let's see what happens. Such pretty animation. This is the place. Let us go to see my client's companion as soon as you are ready. Hey, Bertrude. Someone feeling chatty? Rookie? What's on your mind? You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, sister! Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I'm staring at it. Yes. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know... What? Should I be scared of what you're implying? Unscrupulous? Do you look like a pervy 70s porn director? How do I feel about this anthropomorphic dog mustache? Well, I can't imagine Rookie without it, so we're gonna have to say it's perfectly fine. Oh, I want to see the little captions. It's very handsome, distinguished, less trustworthy, less youthful. His appearance not concerned. Well, that would create bad feelings. You know what? It's good, Rookie. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, sister. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off, out of the wagon. Cute. Okay, what now? Seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrude's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others.
Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us.
Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork.
Bog Dweller once feared and respected the Commonwealth for her sorceress work.
Alright, what can you do for us, birdie?
He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet, thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly.
To be quite frank with you, madam, I don't know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters.
A labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around it.
We wish to seek him there, though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while.
Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all.
By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking. He helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Alright, so I get to choose what I'm spending my time for. I could search the surrounding area for valuables. Hone your skills as a reader. Ooh, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank and the rites more quickly. You know, I'd like to give people as much experience as I can. I'd like to get some perks. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path toward enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. I like that touch. Like, yeah, of course it would have to be personal tutoring. Alright, who am I taking under my wing? I like seeing these captions. Help Hedwyn gain enlightenment. At certain thresholds, rank in the rites. Oh, it's just the same. Who's behind on experience? I love that Joe Dariel's horns really cover that bar. They don't try to do special things about it. Looks like Hedwyn could use some love. I don't really care for cutesy animal creatures. Oh man, Gay could use some love. I better give Gay some love. Hey, Gay.
Me? Oh, of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there is lots of it.
You illustrate to Gay some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense she grasps some of the concepts.
Cute!
The teachings of the 8 scribes, I hear them now less faintly than before. Cute. Hearing them less faintly. Okie doke. Let us continue. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already there. Lone minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Sure. We know our way around a wagon. Everything's all sparkly now. The black wagon appears different now than it did even the day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Oh, so we're gonna cross like an actual sea with this? Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears, as if on cue. I do love her look.
Tell that sandalwood he owes us twice over.
If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us in our voyage north. Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Is Birdie gonna join us, like, as at the rites somehow?
Dare they make flirtations upon us?
No,
Enough. But should ye see that sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors.
She slithers off without another word. Soon, the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls, and shall explain.
This is so exciting. I don't know how to swim.
Well, thanks, Gay. I suppose we should know that sooner than later. Scree. I am beginning to feel ill already. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits.
Impossible oceanic expanse.
Let's sail about it. Come sail away, sail away, sail away with me. So is it just gonna hop in the water? That'd be cute. It was a little more nuanced of a transition than I was expecting. The Worm Gulf, eh? You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. Who's our traditional seasick person gonna be? I bet it's Rookie. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next rite is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next point on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Orbs.
That's the next rite, eh? Where should we go? Is it just literally one choice? Fetid waters off the coast of Flagging Hands. Well, I can only go one place. You know, there are so many times when the map is like, ooh, where should we go? You should pick. And it's like, okay, I can only choose the one place. But okay. I like the music shift. Like, things got just a little bit fun entering the sea and traveling with our new boat. Just a little bit. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from Flagging Hands not very long ago. Yep. However, Jodariel seems more concerned now than before, and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, how is he doing? Oh, that's his last name. Oh, Hedwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? Oh, it's Hedwin that's the puker. I thought it would be cuter if Hedwin was the puker. He's first. She turns to you. Leader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. Someone's always gotta be seasick in games like this. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later, you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble, just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? What do we miss about our past life? If I said the book collection, it would be like, hey, I can read. I'm a reader. You know I can read. Like, just rubbing it in. The few friends you had, your life was almost always difficult, but several of your longtime confidants did help to get you by. I feel like that would be low-key rubbing it in that, like, the friends we have now aren't, quote, good enough. I know that's really loaded as hell, but I don't want Hedwin to even think of that. Granted, I don't want him thinking about food when he's seasick. You know, I want to give him a little something, though. Hopefully this doesn't make him sick. You confess to him that you do miss Commonwealth cuisine. Not that you often got to eat your fill of it or anything. Sorry I'm saying this while you're sick. The food? That's a surprise. I always thought the food was terrible. Ha! I hope you're not offended. You just... I think maybe you haven't tried real food. One day, if we luck out and find ourselves decent ingredients, I'll cook something for you. Okay? Yeah! Make me delicious treats. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I am sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage.
Where are we going? Oh, the one place we can. That's a change of pace. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love those pinwheely flowerish things. By the scribes, the sea. I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. We'll see. He requires further rest to Izo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Isn't it funny how different people are just built different for nausea and stuff like that? Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Alright folks, what are we doing? The bumpiest route possible? Hey, I can actually choose! Under King Pass, the north current towards the Hulk of Oars runs as quick as Under King Oars himself. Gay believes that the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Okay, is Gay tapped into the angelic realm? Fathomless Trench, the south current towards the Hulk of Oars teems with fish and other sea life. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty here. You know, I'm gonna not talk to Tizo as much as possible. Alright, Gay, your guardian angel better be right. You find Gay gazing down into the depths. The water is so very beautiful, and yet it's very dangerous? They always said it's very dangerous if you fall in or drink enough of it. But the scribes, they have protected us and they are watching. I just know. Even out here, in the waters of Under King Oars, they urge us on. I feel it. I just know. Yep. There is no denying that the north current sends you quickly on your way. Perhaps it is the thought of reaching land again, but you can sense a spring in everybody's step. Ooh, everybody's quick. Well, this tune is concluding. At last you arrive at the Hulk of Oars, after journeying across the sea. It seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. So we're gonna chill while we're waiting for our competitors? Let's commence! Oh, we should go shopping, I guess? Let's first chat with someone. Hey, Joe Dario! Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Edwin. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. Yeah? I have known Edwin since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he is grown. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. Aww. She thinks about life without him. She trails off for a while, and she's sad about it. What I mean to say is,
You should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. Oof. I have my reasons. One of them is him.
Does she have a crush on Hetty?
I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader.
She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Well, we've got a lot of shiny stuff. Let's see what it all means. Tizo's nest. Who cares? Silver cudgel head, a limbless, cold-blooded creature rescued from the sea. It is fully grown and has led a rich life. That has led a rich life is ominous. Is someone gonna eat it? I don't wanna. I probably shouldn't tap the glass. That's kind of mean. Okay, nothing happens. Nautical bell. Among the Black Wagon's seafaring equipment, Hedwyn uses it to signal when food is ready. That's cute. This is for training stuff. I don't want to do that. Looks like we have a new chapter that I will fully understand. You know, I've got to do it like this. Down the river, in the words of Golathinian, the Master General. The Emperor Solium Mur knew not of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he ever had been before. As he traveled down the river Sklorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. You know, I wonder if these chapters are meant to kind of parallel what we're going through, only like people in the past, like what their experiences were, instead of us. That's my headcanon. Okay, I guess we're out of here. Let's go do some rites. Oh wait, no. Let's go shopping first.
Oh, hey, you guys. Funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal.
I love his doofy expression with the slug. New items! Stardust. I don't really have cash. After banishing an adversary, the pair gains +1. You know, I wanna save my money anyway. I wanna save my money. Also, save your pervy laugh, Ron.
You're leaving so soon, guys?
Yep. Sorry I didn't buy anything. Having landed at the Hulk of Oars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwyn? That. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. Exiled worms tend to seek out the cold of the downside seas. So they're like henchmen? What they are all doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask.
Good sirs and good ladies. So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and this knight forget. He is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts. Until the contest.
I don't know what voice to give this thing, but I think that's a good start. A once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. Oh, good luck, Gilman! Kind of. He splashes out of view, just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Rites, 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 rites.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the hulk of Orus.
Yep.
It would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
It's fighting time, huh? Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Oars as your adversaries clamber into view. Ruki paws up to them.
Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from?
Haha! An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever. Wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you.
Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests.
Wait! Ah! Give this knight his mask! This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not?
A petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion, who somehow survived countless battles. Okay. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms.
So, yes, you can swim or no?
Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman! Nobody cares! Back to your post!
Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told.
This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you.
He somehow climbs back into his masks and coils up to his full height.
Now, on guard!
The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites.
I'm nervous.
Leader, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. Well, we're not having Tiso in our group, so...
Jodariel.
Yep.
Ruki.
Yep. Ruki looks so tiny there.
It's good.
Yay. It is done.
Oh, wow. I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive, though.
Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They stand now ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this night's eye. Brave? Air-sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready.
Okay, well, let's slaughter him. Or try to.
Begin.
Ooh, I'm forgetting how to do things.
'Twas the
No.
first banishment.
No. Oh my god. No! Oh, switch. Switch. Again. Sprinting. How do I get there? Yay!
Night wings are the first to strike.
Yay, gay. Excellent.
Now go.
Pass. Woo. Eh? Oh my god, yes!
Deliverance.
Way to go, Rookie! Yeah! Pass. Yay!
Verily.
Verily so. Okay. Why is it permanent? No.
Hapless worm.
Hapless worm. Oh, what the? Where is it?
Alas.
I'm annoyed.
Gilman, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every wight his very, very best. Though, perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once.
Our adversaries stand divided. Let us take advantage of the opening.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's
There
ranks.
sure are.
'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth.
Oh, are they just chilling?
A pyre stricken from afar.
They're arguing. I can get behind that. No! No! Okay. Ah! Hey! I wanted to step on you. I don't know where it is. I just don't know where it is.
Be gone, you lot.
Where is it? I don't know where it is. I'm not getting... Okay. Oh, they're teaming up now, are they?
There it is.
Ugh. I mean, they were already a team, but a shitty one. No! Okay, buddy. You are not my buddy.
'Twas flung right in.
Excellent. Go, 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 go. Go away! Yay!
And it is done.
Are we done?
The Night Wings prevail.
I rocked it!
Adversaries prove no match for them.
Woo!
The rite is ended.
Good for us. I expected more from the worm knights of the Sea Dominion. Those worms were quick, alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won!
This night commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you?
Why does Deluge have a stutter? It doesn't vibe right with me.
This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rites to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
What does stir? Any levels up? Gay, maybe? Yeah!
The untouched girl has greater understanding than it seems.
The 8 scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel that I have grown somewhat closer to them, maybe? Well, let's see here. Gay flings the orb faster and farther than usual. When saluting her adversaries, Gay automatically leaps towards the Norb if no one has it. Huh? Has everyone been able to salute this whole time? I'm not sure what that does exactly. I want more information about that. Okay, power jumps and jumps. Oh, I need to get that first. You know, I actually don't mind the charge up time. I probably will at some point. Let's fling it fast. Hooray! So we're done?
Until the stars align.
We're done until the stars align. After besting the Pyre hearts almost effortlessly, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever next the stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion who is absent for the rite. How you feeling, Hetty? How is Hedwin? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. Is something wrong with Hetty? Like actually wrong beyond seasickness?
Pyre?
And he simply would not listen. I am very sorry, but... But what? Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence, as they should. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then... Okay? Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone?
Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours.
As I was attempting to explain, Headwind is already up and about. Well, there was zero tact with that whatsoever. Despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Hedwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort.
What are you, a doctor?
Nay, although I traveled once with one, extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. Did I ever know his name was Tarek? I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you are back among the living then, Hedwin? I was just seasick.
Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you, or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning being on solid ground. You follow him outside, where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rites back there without me being there. I could rest easy, knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jyoti hasn't gone this far. You know, because the game will continue even if you lose the rights, like, man, if we lost here, like our first loss, Hedwyn's guilt would be off the charts. Glad we didn't lose. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Well, let's see. I think we can just be done here. Maybe we have to press it once again. Seek your destination. Oh, we can go multiple? Oh no, we can't actually. Where do you want us to go? Is there a place that's shinier than the rest? Just show me. Oh, there. Triesta, the silver star, burns bright over the fissured lands of Black Basin. Whoa. What's that? Still further north, then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse.
Come on, people. It'll be just another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning.
Your optimism is infectious.
Isn't it?
You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. Whew. Alright, I think that little star thing means an autosave, so this is a very, very good time to end. Thanks for watching!